founder of CanniFusion, a veteran, a chef, a dog lover, a sneakerhead, a multitude of other things. But Mama, please, for the people, who do we have the pleasure of talking to? Introduce yourselves to the people.
Well, first and foremost, like I said before, I can't thank you enough for having me on this forum.
Huh.
It's a beautiful thing. It's been a minute since I've had a forum to speak on, and especially something so, passionate and close to me. But if you know nothing else about Chef Zoe, you know that I am a user of cannabis. And why? Because of relief. And not for recreational just, but medicinal most importantly.
I'm mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Can you talk to the people about CanniFusion and what it represents to your life?
CanniFusion actually, for me, meant life itself. There was a time I was a veteran, been in an active duty military, and it's something that's important for people to understand when you have a veteran. Being in the military and having PTSD does not necessarily mean that you went to active war. You can have PTSD because a friend went to war and never came back. You can have PTSD because you're witnessing a situation in your actual location that's causing you to stress or have anxiety. So in saying so, a lot of veterans come home with PTSD and they get what? Opioids from the VA. So because of that, it took me roughly 10 years to wean off of opioids because the VA just kept feeding it and feeding it and feeding it. So if it wasn't for cannabis, I don't even know if I have a life to be here in this forum, to be blessed here tonight.
So expound as much as you want on your time in the military, because like you just said, you did suffer from PTSD and what's known as MST. And you can educate the family on what MST is. I did my research on it, so I already know. But please talk to the people. Like I said, you can expound as much as you want on this topic. But it was very pertinent in my research on you.
Well, you know what? I first and foremost appreciate you doing that extra research, because MST is something that is left out a lot when we talk about military.
Well, it's a thing in the military.
Not just in the military.
When you say this, they're going to be like, oh shit, yeah, that's a thing. But go ahead.
Well, let's break it down. Sexual trauma is within that, military sexual trauma. So
MST,
sexual trauma,
military sexual trauma.
Exactly.
Okay.
Even women,
especially
the Me
women.
Too movement, all of that. When you talk about all those things, sexual trauma. So I represent all of that, not just military-wise. But unfortunately, I had a couple of events in the military that allowed me to experience MST, which, no woman should have to. But because of those experiences, I was able to see trauma in a different way. And I was faced with trauma many years, dealing with the struggle of knowing that I went to serve my country and didn't come back the same. And just going to get help for that and understanding that military sexual trauma is not addressed in a lot of forums. A lot of people don't know what it is. When you attempt to get help, on a civilian realm in reference to therapy or just reaching out to your fellow American, people see you pretty much as a cancer, like, how did that happen? One, you're a soldier. Two, you're protected. You're on a military base. But so much goes on a military base. Thank God I made it back. And I always pray for those still out there and for the ones who've fallen. This is one of the reasons I do this and one of the reasons I started it. It not only saved my life, but getting out there and being able to prepare meals, being able to prepare various edibles for veterans who maybe suffer from cancer, PTSD, anxiety, depression, and not even being homebound, not because they're actually sick from an ailment, but mentally.
They don't want to go to the house.
Man.
Well, that's deep. You speak very bravely about that. Shout out to you.
Thank you.
I got a horn
It's
for
been
that
a long journey, man.
Shout out to you. So you get out of the military and you tried to get VA treatment for 6 years, where you're getting pills, hand over fist, just hand over fist, pills, right?
Yeah.
Were there any side effects?
Wow, were there. Not only did I gain weight, at my most I was like 225, and I'm not a slim person, but I definitely am not a person of 225 stature on a regular day-to-day basis. As well, withdrawal and other side effects were other diseases that came up from those other medications. So just experiencing side effects that not only...
You was about to talk about CanniFusion, you was going to talk about CBD and all of those good things, and I had to stop you because I wanted to play a song.
You know what I'm saying? I had to play a little song, Chuck. You know I like to play a little music and shit.
Hey, I'm with it.
You know what I'm saying? So, 3rdEyeZoe. Talk to the people.
Yes, sir.
September last year, changed your life.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Oh, I tried CBD for the first time. Yeah. I took that first step to take care of my own health. And I didn't look back. Yeah, right under the tongue. I made it, processed it myself, you know, and definitely so I made sure everything was a pure cure whole situation. And once I took that first hit, I felt that relaxation. I felt the calm. But it was like, okay, yeah, let's see, you know.
Do it again.
The big thing was I have a degenerative disc in my back.
Yeah.
I forgot that I had a degenerative
I
disc
read
in my
about
back.
that. Yeah. I forgot you had one too, actually.
You know, like how you eat that edible and like 30 minutes later it hits you and you're like, that was that CBD when it came to my pain. And I mean, man, I have chronic pain. Normally I'm between like a 8 to 10, seriously. Some days I can't get in the bed. I mean, get out the bed.
Yeah.
Or get in the bed. It just depends. Yeah. Some days. You know, so at that point, it's like I had to do something different.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So my doctors supported me, and I came up with my own plan to not only include CBD, but not take any opioids. So from September till now, zero meds. You hear me? Zero meds. Zero fucking meds.
You don't hear it. See, listen, when this gets edited, oh, trust me.
Stays in?
They're gonna hear the inflection on the meds. I got horns and bells and whistles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry. Zero meds, we got plenty of buttons for that. Shout out to you, mama.
Thank you.
That's what we like to hear anyway. So, you brought us some goodies.
Hey,
you brought us some goodies. Can you talk to the people about the goodies that you brought us?
Let's see.
Because everything's CBD. So talk to the people. Grab one of those, Chuck. I want to know what's in this bag. I have not seen what's in one of these bags yet.
I say let's go through one at a time.
Let's
pull
go,
anything out. We'll look at it.
We got the shirt.
We got the shirt. So
who got? What's on the front of the shirt?
It's the pink shirt.
Turn it around. I want to see.
What does it say?
Oh, it's that shirt.
I want this shirt.
It's not.
No fuck boys allowed.
Thank you.
I can't wear that. That's the pink one. That's Miss Sharon's shirt. Shout out to Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon got a
shirt. I will be wearing that.
No fuck boys allowed.
None.
It's not
and you know why?
It doesn't say fuck. It says FUQ. FUQ.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I like it. It's gear. I can't wear it, but it's gear.
It's the same with different. I like the color.
Trust me, everybody doesn't have the same. But yeah, that's a shirt from Zoe Fashion.
Oh, no, for sure.
Yeah, that's my brand, so I had to include that.
I like that shirt.
Thank you very much.
Mom was in the back. She was like, I need one of those.
Hey, got one for you.
So we got a nice little CBD edible. That's dope.
Show them to the people. That's a fruit. We call those bedrocks. They will definitely put you to bed. Yeah. Just to know.
I'm eating a Rice Krispie treat right now, you feel me?
Okay. Oh, you're working on one already.
I already ate like half.
Okay.
It's quite all right. It's quite all right. That's
you got the hard candy too. I'm eating on that later.
Show the people. Right here.
Let me see
yeah, we got the hard candy.
Hey, why not?
Yeah, show me too. I'm greedy.
A little dab will do.
The cards, man. You
check me out, Aaron. That look like an emerald.
I try.
Yeah, I feel you. I like that.
This is to say thanks. This is my first interview. You know what I'm saying, with CanniFusion. So why not? Don't think everybody gonna get such a sample bag.
I want you both to have one of these too. I have a couple of these. So shout out to Chef Mike.
Hey.
Chef Mike.
Look, I got something different though. I got the shea butter. Look, I got the shea butter.
You got shea butter too?
Yeah. I put CBD in shea butter.
I got shea butter.
I got shea butter over here. Come here. Hold on, Chef Mike.
Okay. Third Eye. Check it.
I got something different in mine. Little Rice Krispies.
That's my natural crack line. Y'all slipping.
So what I want to give you guys.
Okay.
These are full spectrum CBD bars. They're chocolate. They're really good. 100 milligrams, and they're perforated in a little like 10 pieces, so where you can take 10 milligrams at a time or whatever. But they're really good. Shout out to TH Confections. You can get these at thconfections.com. Baking Cuisine Solutions is the name of the chocolate bar line. But Chef Mike is the man. You know.
Yeah,
Chef Mike.
Shout out Chef Mike.
Thank you, Chef Mike.
Go take two of those. You take two. I want you to take those two. That little stack that's by you. Yeah, you can have those here.
Say one. Say number one.
Right here be to sleep at the crib too.
Yeah, I mean they're good.
A little nighttime snack.
Yeah, they're good.
They really do though. They really do.
Shout out to CanniFusion. Shout out to 3rdEyeZoe. You did a fantastic job. You did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
We'll be right
Thanks for
back.
having me.
Huh? It's your turn.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's your turn. So let's put that in the middle so that we can get, because it can hear you. It can hear you. I didn't want to put it all the way over there.
Periscope.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my Periscope to load because I wanted to do a live Periscope live and it won't let me.
Oh yeah. So can I see
Do you have your thing on airplane mode?
You know what?
I'm trying to break it up.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it on you. This is gonna be a commercial.
I have to
So this
ask
is
the
your
young
little
people.
Yeah. Oh, this is awesome.
So see,
Do I
self-made, because both you guys are self-made. But you got a gold one, bruh.
I got the gold and white though.
Yeah.
You like pink.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, look at you guys sharing. Look at you.
He likes pink.
They do like each other in real life.
I know he likes pink.
I do like pink. My grandma.
That's what's up. I'm glad you guys like my gifts.
I just ordered pizza, but sure.
Well, this candy is banging. Hold on, this candy banging though.
Well, I can't.
I'm getting free commercials. I'm getting free commercials.
You know, you absolutely are. That's the whole point.
You
So
guys
we're
are
on break
awesome.
now,
Thank you,
but,
man.
You're absolutely next, bro. I got you.
Now you read the back though? Did you read the back?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you read the back?
Did you read the back?
was better than bondage. Killmonger.
Because it's on Canastations now.
Oh, Kim, I gotta get one of them shirts.
Yeah, we were out of shirts. I was gonna bring like a bag, but we were out, so we'll definitely get everybody geared up.
So what's the logo all about?
Oak City, City of Oaks in Raleigh. So we just kind of played off of that. So we did an acorn, and then we wanted a hint leaf.
I had to wash mine.
And I never knew Raleigh was
And yeah, we get that a lot. And even people in Raleigh, it's like, how do you live in Raleigh for so? But anyway,
It's your mission to ensure that Raleigh and the rest of the Triangle area has access to reliable and trustworthy cannabinoid products.
That's great. Yeah, definitely. Before we get started, shout out to Chef Zoe. That was amazing. That was passionate for sure. It makes our story, feel like what are we doing?
It was very brave. It was very brave for you to talk about a lot of the things that you said.
Yeah, but anyway, Oak City Hemp. That's us. We started this roughly 6 months ago just to do exactly what you said. Bring the best quality products, CBD hemp related products to the market, to the people, and honestly give them the best product for the best price. And with that being said, when we started, a lot of people were getting sick off of CBD, just buying poison and getting
synthetic.
It was really bad.
It's still like K2 shit.
Yeah, it's like a
shit you can buy in the stores though.
It's like a CBD version of that. Yeah, it's like what K2 used to be. That's what they're doing with CBD now.
Oh no, they wildin'.
Yeah,
that's that flock over there.
So just so people know, and you can stop me anytime you feel like.
No, go ahead.
Oak City provides 100% synthetic free products, 100% locally made products, meaning in the US of A. And they gave us these dope ass shirts at Harvest of Good. Shout out to
Harvest
of
Good.
Good.
The crib, it just needed to be washed, man. It was in the closet. I did some cleaning.
It's okay. Shit happens.
Mine was on the floor for like a month dirty. I couldn't find it. So
shit happens. Talk to the people about the value in having things. Number one, health wise, 100% synthetic free. And then locally made, what it means to the company. Because those two things I feel like are paramount staples of the company.
Okay, we'll unpack this. As far as synthetic goes, I'm a big organic guy across the board, from food to everything, just lifestyle. I'm the organic guy in my circle.
For sure. And
so with hemp, kind of plays off of that. But so I really don't believe anything synthetic. It's just personal belief that anything is synthetic is as good as its natural form. I'm not saying some synthetics may not have uses, but as far as like medicine goes, plant medicine specifically, something we can get in a natural form, we'll always take the natural form over synthetic. But what we do know is that specifically synthetic cannabinoid products are harmful in many shapes and forms. So we run, educational platforms and campaigns just to push that, so people know what cannabinoids are and why they should pay a little bit more for a better product. As far as local goes, just like organic, I'm pretty big a local guy. I love, supporting local business and that sort of thing. We wanted to be initially local just to the Carolinas, but the infrastructure isn't there right now, so but we're working with people every day to build that. So, I mean, it'll definitely come. Yeah. It's just a matter of time.
Shout out. Can you talk to the people about the origin story of Oak City Hemp?
Okay, well, it depends on who you ask, which origin story you'll get. But basically, my partner, Patrick.
McClanahan.
Yeah, he lives. Yeah, he loves it. He actually lives in Colorado, and but he's from Raleigh. I'm from north of Durham, a little town called Roxborough. So basically, we met each other when I was in college, and we kind of touch and go for a while. He moved right before we moved to Colorado. We got to talking about CBD one day, and a friend of mine, my boss, actually takes opioids as well for pain, and he has thyroid issues and a lot of other things. Well, anyway, he's rode hard and hung up wet, just beat up, and so he wanted a natural form of pain relief because he wasn't addicted to opioids. He just didn't want to go down that path, right? So we started making up just homemade stuff, CBD for ourselves. I was taking it, Patrick was taking it. His family was taking it. I had some family members taking it, and it just kind of spiraled from there.
Difference?
Yeah, like literally,
what did it do for
couple
you?
months. I mean, I'm 27, so I don't have a lot of issues. Right? I'm pretty healthy, but I do have some back issues here lately, and just from working. So it definitely kind of just helps relieve the pain. What I tell people, our customers, our clientele, it brings you a quality of life. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be a miracle drug or do these wonderful things. You might see that and it might happen for some people, but overall, we can just improve people's quality of life, and that's what it did for him. He went from not being able to do certain physical things to being able to bear it, and recover from it.
So I'm saying, so that'd be a miracle story, but he needed a miracle. Like you said, like you, I'm 27. I don't have a bunch of issues. When I take CBD products, they just make me feel better. Like I'm.
What's up, guys? Before I forget, make sure you hit that notification button up there so you can get the latest updates on the channel, all the latest uploads. And shout out to Oak City Hemp. They're my partners, and they got that flower, so make sure you look them up when you need that flower straight up.